Hi everyone, Chad Shoop here, and I'm the editor of Automatic Profits Alert. And today I want to talk about a little known strategy that is clearly not utilized enough in the stock market, but that should be used by everyday investors, more so by everyday investors instead of the large, wealthy institutional clients that are implementing this strategy. And that's because it allows you to name your price for the stock that you want to buy. Now, many individual investors, you have stocks on your radar. You're looking for pullbacks or then to hit certain levels before you jump in and are willing to buy it. Well, the strategy I'm talking about today, which is selling put options, actually allows you to basically take that same view on a stock. You pick a stock, you pick the level you want to see it pull back to, and you can get paid by agreeing to possibly buy shares if they pull back to that level. Now, if they don't pull back to that level, then you still don't end up owning the shares at all. You simply keep the money that you collected for taking that obligation. It's as simple as that. And your biggest risk is that the stock falls below that level and you actually end up owning shares of the stock. So as long as this is a company that you were watching to begin with, you were excited to own it and wanted to see that pullback for you to be able to buy shares, then the worst case outcome is that you end up owning shares of the stock. Oh, and by the way, you still got paid. That income that you collected for taking that obligation still stays in your account and you still get to keep it. Now you just get to own shares of a great company that you were already looking at. And that's the power of selling put options. Now, I use selling put options in my pure income service, but in there, we focus on creating a steady stream of income, meaning that we don't really want to be put to stock. We don't mind if we do, but we don't really want to be put to stock. We're just focused on generating income by selling these put options. But if you're an individual investor, then owning stocks is probably one of the main strategies that you implement. Now, you can just use this, selling put options, as a way to enter stocks, and especially buying stocks on a pullback in an uncertain market like we have right now. So look to implement this strategy whenever you're watching a stock waiting for a pullback. Be sure to go check its options chain and maybe implement this a little bit so that way you can generate some income while you wait for that pullback. Now keep in mind your broker keeps this under a tight lock and key. That's likely why you haven't heard of it yet. And they make it pretty difficult to get access to. But work with your broker, tell them that you want to sell put options and that you want to do it to be able to buy stocks later at a later date, not today, but at a later date. And they'll know what you're talking about, and you should be able to work with them, answer a few questions to be able to get granted access. It may be difficult at first, but just give it a couple weeks because trust me, it'll be worth it. And at the end, then you're able to name your own price for stocks that you want to buy. You're able to get paid in doing so. And heck, who knows? This could be your ultimate strategy that you use, like in pure income, to just generate a steady stream of income because it's so easy and you can do it so often. Well, that's all for my video today. Until next time, this is Chad Shoop with Automatic Profits Alert.